Hi all, it's Wednesday, the 2nd of July 2025, and here is a message of the day, or message for the week. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not. Please just take what does. Let's have a look. Here we go. So right, interesting. The first card that's come out is kind of the three of swords. So this is kind of, some of you like middle of the week might not be feeling love, wanted. There could be a little bit of fighting, a bit of jealousy, a little bit of crazy stuff going on today, or things coming out in the open, so a little bit lost. So I kind of feel disagreements. These disagreements maybe have been going on for quite some time, but then the three being reversed, I just feel this is like a healing, or there's healing taking place, or we're releasing all this energy. For some of you, you might have been tied up for quite some time, being kept prisoner. So again, being prisoner in your head, being prisoner within a situation, trying to please everybody, where you know you try to do the best for everybody, don't you? And this, that, and the other. But guess what? Kind of sometimes you've got to say fuck it. You know, break free from all the craziness, or the drama, or the whatever. So again, by breaking free, that's bringing in the healing a lot quicker. That's bringing in stability. You know, and focus more than ever. So today, you know, I kind of want to say with this message, it's about bringing in the focus. It's about freeing yourself. It's about going in a new direction. It's a new chapter coming in here. Yes, some of you might not be seeing where you're going. You might be blindfolded at the moment, and the world is your oyster. You know, there is a door there. You know, all I'll say is go with the flow, see where that flow takes you. Because at the end of the day, it's, you know, we're not going back, we're not repeating anything, we've got our lessons, we're moving forward. But with this, I feel some of you might be having a wobble today. There might be a few tears, you might be being broken-hearted, emotions running quite high. But this is about bringing in that balance. You're healing, you're getting on with it. What will be, will be. You know, if they're in your life, they're in your life. If they're not, they're not. But this is about protecting you, your energies. At the minute, like I'm saying, you might not be seeing it clearly. You know, but guess what? The blindfold's being taken off, so you can see where you're going. So we are in the middle of this, but it's about breaking free, not being controlled, being tapped, being whatever. We're not going to be that. We're not going to be kept prisoner, and we're going to jump for these people or partners, whatever. It's about breaking free. It's about going forward and not looking back, and that's where we need to be. Interesting, the death. There's the death card is here. So with this, obviously, with death, yes, that can mean someone going to spirit, emotions. That's another story, you know. But here, I feel I've got to say with this, for this message, it's about an ending of a situation, an ending of a friendship, relationship. But when there's an ending, there is a new understanding. There might be an argument been going on for months and months or years. It could be the ending today. It could be like we're going in a new pathway, a new direction. But again, with that, you might not have been seeing where it's taking you. But again, the ending is here. We're going forward. We're bringing in a new situation. Ending of a relationship. You know, somebody keep coming into your life, then they're not, then they are. The ending could be today. You know, or we're saying, right, we can't do this anymore, we're going forward. But it's about you being in your power, not looking back, going forward here. That's what it's about. And it's really important you do that. But by closing doors on people, by letting go, by releasing, it's bringing in some choices. So again, it's a new day, new beginning, new chapter. There is going to be the choices there for which way you go. Do I feel they're negative choices? No, I don't. I feel today having good news, bringing in that you know, positivity. There's celebrations. I feel there's victory coming in here. But guess what? You can't be controlled by others. It's got to be you in the driving seat. You wanting to do whatever. You being in your power here. But out of this, them choices are going to be bringing, you know, definitely good news in here. Definitely, you know, something amazing and fantastic. I'm looking at the victory on here. Okay, so I do feel that. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be people in the background. They're going to be jealous of you in the shadows and all of this. But you've just got to rise above it. You've just got to be focusing on where you're going and what you're doing. But it is about leaving some people behind, but for you to rise above it all. But there could be a lucky break coming. There's something that's happening that's going forward, and that's going to balance you going, in a new direction. Now I've got the King of Swords here, so again, lots of talking, communication. But again, I kind of feel with this that you can't let people overpower you in communication. Because if they do, you will be cutting them out straight away. They've got to hear your side of the story. They've got to hear your journey, what you want, where you're going. It's 50-50 if this is a relationship, if it's a friendship, whatever it is, it's got to be two ways. There's got to be that understanding here. Again, if the relationship's going to work, there's got to be an understanding. If it isn't, we break free, we move on. So there's all of this. I know this is a Wednesday reading, it's in the middle of the week, but I do feel this could go into the weekend and maybe into next week with this, because there's so much that's coming in around all of this. And look, all I'm saying is there is an ending. There is a new beginning. Where there is an ending, there is a new beginning. But this new beginning is breaking you free from your cycle, where you perhaps haven't been seeing where you've been going for months, maybe years. But there's just this new chapter going forward. It's bringing in a lot of choices, and it's going to be good. So with this, you are moving on, you are moving forward, and it's good. But I kind of feel with this, there's kind of good news there for you, whoever's listening to this. There's good news, there's celebrations, but them celebrations, what you've got to do with this card here, I feel, keep quiet. So if you win the lottery, you don't tell anybody. You've got to keep quiet about it. If there's something, you have good news, don't tell anybody, because you don't want people to know. So again, if there's a communication going on later on, if there's something being delivered later on, they don't need to know. People do not need to know. All you need to do is keep your cards close to your chest, go with the flow. Remember, when people know your business, they will try to trip you up. They will try to put obstacles there. And this is where they don't need to know. Only it needs to know basics, isn't it? So it's about being in your power here. So whatever plans you've got, whatever, even if people are stirring in the background and they're saying this and they're saying that, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they've got issues, but don't entertain them issues. Focus on you, where you're going, and your journey, and the people that need to know, they will know, and that's going forward. If people are stirring or whatever around your life or whatever, let them go on, because it's them who are being bitter or twisted. It's about you being in your power, you going forward. But there is definitely, keep your cards close to your chest. People only tell them what they need to know and what they don't know. Let them keep guessing. And I feel I've got to say that, but there's definitely a lot of healing coming in here, really, in a big way. But with this, there could even be a job offer, there could be an opportunity that's coming in. It's in your hands here. It's like, I've got this, what am I going to do? Right, this is a new pathway, bringing in security here. So again, 6 to 8 months down the line, the security is going to grow. There's something amazing, but it's about making them changes now, taking on board what's coming in. The opportunities are going to be endless. So whatever you're doing or taking that leap of faith, it's going to bring a lot in here. It's going to take you in a new direction, and it's needed to happen here. But there is kind of a lot of money that's coming in to bring in stability and security. So with this, there could be a move in 6 months. A lot could be happening. So watch out for this. I know, look, I keep saying this is a Wednesday reading, but whatever your choices you make now, this week, going into next week, it's a life changing. I feel big time. But it's about not going back. It's about going forward. Going forward, looking after you, what you want. Look, sometimes there's got to be an ending to go forward, and this is where things are changing for you to go. You might be changing your job, changing commitment, doing whatever, but that's bringing in the new here. So there's just something which is phenomenal that's coming in. I've got to be honest. There is also with this, right, going forward with a partner. So again, if you've got a partner, it's bringing you closer together here. So again, if you haven't got a partner and you've got this is where you're healing from your heartache with the first card here. There's someone coming in, and it's planning together, it's moving forward. So there is a new chapter there. There is working things out, going forward. It's going to be absolutely fantastic here. But again, there's just something absolutely amazing here. So this new journey, I don't feel that this new journey, when you've cleared things out, when everything's all come out, you're not on this pathway on your own. It's sharing, it's going forward, but it's going to be absolutely phenomenal here. But I do feel there's a partnership. There's definitely, something really, really good. So I feel with this, I'm going to say, look, if you are in a relationship at the moment and it's been hit and miss, it's going to get amazing. It's going to get really good. It's changing. There's new. It's there. So, it's going to grow. If you're not in a relationship, then something's coming here. There's a partnership, there's growth, but you've got to make these changes. You've got to sort things out here. Really, really, I need to say that. I've got some of you as well, because as I'm saying that, I'm confused. My mind just went blank as I was saying this. So there's confusion as well around some of you. Well, do I do this? Do I do that? Well, if you're unsure at the minute, just go with the flow. Just know there is an ending, there is a finish, and there's a new chapter coming in. So that could be with a family member, could be with an ex, that, and you're confused of where you go. If you're unsure, just go with the flow and you will be getting the answers this week, next week. There's just an opportunity coming in here. All I've got to say, I've just turned some of my cards over here. The first card is 6 months from now. So 6 months from now, and I've said 6 months already, big change, big, growth financially. But it's not all about the money. It's about who you're with and where you're going and your lifestyle. So there's big changes that are coming in here. And it's long overdue, but it's going to be, it's going to be absolutely, fantastic. That's what I want to say. Kind of got to say as well, time to let go of what no longer serves you. So again, around you, this is where you're unsure or confused at the minute. All you've got to do, if it's not serving purpose, we let it go. If it can be sorted and worked out and we go forward, yes. But again, you've got to be in control of that. But I just feel if it's not happening, it's not working, we let go, we move forward. I've also got to say with this could even be a relationship or an ex or a so-called connection with somebody at the minute where you're perhaps going around in circles and it's not happening and it's hit and miss. Follow your heart on this situation. No, just look after you, look after your energy. Really important you do that. Going to leave the love with you. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will catch you on the next one. Enjoy the sun, don't get too burnt, and we'll see you very soon. Bless you all.